Hello. How's everyone doing this Monday? It started a bit early today because I have a lot of things to do before Seattle. And we're trying to film an extra episode for the podcast this afternoon, just so that we're not too rushed, when we get back from all the stuff we were doing in Seattle, and not putting Brandon through the works of editing a podcast episode on top of everything. So anyway, I think as I mentioned, I need to leave by 3 is kind of the idea, because that's when we're going to be filming. But anyway, welcome. Hello, Coogan and Brayden and Cy, Lou Rock. Let me see. There you go. There you go. And Mugakun, Jules Sonic, hello from Germany, and J-Rab and Kyle, and over on Twitch, Converted Optimist, Dark Enigma, PR Punk, and Alex, hello. And I don't know if we're going to be too ambitious trying to get this ship built in 3 hours, given my track record of, before. Have him edit the podcast during the panel. Oh no, that would be mean. But probably funny I don't know who's going to show up on our Monday panel, especially because I feel like everyone leaves PAX, before then, but we shall see. Yes. Oh, which one was your favorite? I've just been playing around. I'm trying to figure out the emotes, and I should have a slot. If we get a couple more subs on Twitch, I should be able to have more standard emotes. So let me know if you guys are missing some of the emotes. I've just been playing around trying to figure out what I want the set emotes to be before we get more spaces. Do I have any gaming this weekend? This weekend is going to be me at PAX. So I'm going to be playing a lot of demos potentially, and just, I'll be with games and playing games. I'm just going to be very overwhelmed, I think, by it, because this will be my first time at PAX. Hello, Mouse. How you doing? To you as well. Beef up our moderators over on YouTube. So thanks, those who agreed to help on that front. Hello, Bobby. Just watched the Silk Song trailer this morning. It's so pretty. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be able to get to Silk Song, but I do have Hollow Knight planned, the continuation on Wednesday. Don't think we're going to get that far into it, but we'll see. Hello, Joe. Oh, this past weekend. What did I play this past weekend outside of what we streamed? I just got No Sleep for Kaname Date, so I just finally boot that up. So I'm excited to play more of that game because I love the Eye of the Somnia Files. Those games are amazing. Yes, can't wait to finish the ship build. Hopefully. Hello, Arcanist. And Tom. Hello. Welcome. Oh, the OVA looking dead. I'll have to get him back. I have him still saved. I just liked his Bard one a little bit better. I don't know. I thought that one was kind of cute. But I could bring him back as his being dazed on the desk there. Let's see. Hollow Knight, super hard, not gonna lie. It wasn't too bad. So I did my first playthrough of it last week for a few hours. I got to, I think, 3 of the different areas, or was it 3.5 really, of the different areas, and I think I beat 3 of the bosses. It takes a little bit to get, the controls right, but it's not too bad. I'm sure it gets more difficult the further you get into the game, but I've been enjoying it so far. Hello, Tony. And Zibi Tuna, hello. Looks like you picked a good time to come to Seattle. Sunny and 70s next weekend. Yes, it's hopefully will be good. I know they have a heat wave right now, so hopefully it's going to cool down a little bit. Though, I don't know, 80s in Seattle doesn't sound that bad. It's not like Seattle doesn't have a lot of humidity, so, or maybe it does. I don't know. I've never been there when there's been a heat wave. Actually, the only time I've been to Seattle was when it was nice and sunny. So hopefully it'll be like that last time I went, which was like almost 10 years ago. You just bought Hollow Knight on sale. Nice, nice. Yes, Tony, I have to end early. That's why I started a little bit early. How did Hades go, Kyle? Yesterday, I think I did okay. We didn't get out of Elysium. I need I think a few more tries, and hopefully I'll finally get out of there onto the next area. So slowly but surely with Hades, right? I did so good in Hollow Knight. Oh, thanks, Bobby. I thought I did all right. Like, I need to, I think, still get better at the pogo kind of bouncing and not make silly mistakes. Though, I don't know. I like how Hollow Knight's very forgiving when you make silly mistakes, because then you could just, like, you know, kill off one of the easier bugs and take their soul and replenish your health. So I appreciate that. Hello, Trin. I'm not so into Hollow Knight. Shovel Knight, though. I've not played Shovel Knight. I want to, and I'm also very interested in Mina the Howler that Yacht Club is coming out with. Is that coming out October 31st, I think? Yeah, I think October 31st. So it's coming. West Coast is always on fire, Bobby. As someone who's lived in California most of her life, it's always on fire. Yes, currently boiling my non-AC apartment. Oh, it's tough. Yeah, I'm so glad my apartment has an AC. The house I grew up in did not have AC. And so 1 week out of the year, we were always just, it was so hot. It was hard to like move around anywhere. Because, yeah, where I was, my hometown, it was always like 1 week out of the year, it was just so hot. And if you didn't have an AC, it was hard. 80s is the heat wave. Usually on the West Coast, if you're close to the ocean, I would say. Plenty of those close places that are still the deserts that do get in the hundreds. Excuse me. I meant to mute that. No, AC is diabolical. It could be. Anything outside of PAX you're excited about visiting Seattle? I've not seen the Seawolf Baker in front of Fremont. I should look at that. The last time I was in Seattle, I, did most of the tourist things. Like I saw the Space Needle and I walked around like, was it the Pikes Fish Market area and all that. But I haven't been there since they built the steps down to, I think, the fish market. So I want to see that, of course. And hopefully just walk around and eat good food. That is always what I like to do when I'm traveling. Walk around and eat good food. There are plenty of apartments that don't have AC. If you live in a very, not super hot area, especially on the coast. Like if you live near the beach, a lot of apartments don't have AC. But I think nowadays it's more like it's cheaper to install those. They're becoming more standard. But it's not uncommon for houses here, like in the town I live in, to not have AC. It's just, I would say other places, of course, in the U.S., they usually have AC. Just usually, the coast of California, not always. Let's see, Elysium's super hard. The skill jump from level 2 to 3 is wild. It is. I wouldn't say I'm super close to being the boss at the end of Elysium, but hopefully next time I'll be able to get pushed past that part. Yep, October 31st is when, Mina the Howler's coming. Let's see, we really got 90 degrees back in the day. For some unknown reason, certainly it's not related to environment. We're getting more now. Yep. Yep. And it is fire season right now, too. Shovel Knight Treasure Chest is great. Shovel Knight is a pogo jump game. Yeah, it is. I'll have to get better at that, I think, if I want to try it. So for game stores in Seattle, I definitely want to go to Pink Gorilla. I've never been there. So at least one of the Pink Gorilla locations, I think, is a must when you visit Seattle. I don't know of any other game stores, but if I happen to, pass by one, definitely will go in. We need to go back to DuckTales on the NES. That game was all about pogo jumping. I always wanted to try that because I liked, the DuckTales cartoon growing up. I feel like I would like the game, and I hear the game's fun. There's a demo out on Steam for Mina the Howler. It was so challenging and fun. Yeah, okay, I'll have to try the demo, I think. I think that could be fun. Hello, Wolf. How you doing? I'm doing well. It's been triple digits in Oregon. Oh, that sounds yucky. And the humidity, there's a massive cool down where I live in the Midwest. Oh, I was talking to my podcast co-hosts who live in Chicago. They were saying it was so nice, like weather yesterday. They had the windows open, no AC. I was a little jealous. But the rest of the summer, it was pretty miserable there. So I guess they needed to have a nice day. Yes, the headset did not fall off, converted Optimus when I sneezed this time. I'm going to Seattle for the first time in October. Going to Mount Rainier. Oh, that should be fun. Oh, there's such great hiking, I think, in the Northwest. I'd love to just go there for hiking someday. Portland was 100 degrees Saturday, 95 Sunday. Ooh, so hot. Oh, in Florida, yeah, you cannot survive in Florida without AC, PR Punk. I think the last time I visited Orlando, it was miserable, and it was in October. So I'm glad most things have it. Oh, thanks for rating. Taylor Rose 26. I appreciate you. So cool. And welcome. We are building Legos today. We just started, but we did 2 sessions building the Going Merry from One Piece Netflix. And so the goal is to finish the ship build. How was your stream? Oh, sorry, sorry, I can't read apparently. I'm trying out the combined chat for YouTube and Twitch, so apologies, Rook Radcoon. Thank you for reading. I said the wrong one, but thanks for Taylor Rose for joining. Appreciate you. Why is this so confusing to read? But thank you again. Welcome. That's great. It was my game demo night and Lego build. Oh, very, very exciting. Game demo for what? May I ask? Welcome, Raiders. Sorry, I'm still new to Twitch. I think this is my 3rd week on Twitch, so I'm still trying to learn how this all works. But I appreciate it. And hello, Teddy Bear MC. I think I missed you earlier. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's see, the demo was great. I played PC and Switch. Both were great for me and the Howler. I'm glad the save will transfer over to the full game. Oh, I didn't realize that. So it's just like, Trails in the Sky first chapter where that's going to come over. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it looks professional. It's been fun streaming. I'm starting to get the hang of things. I just added emotes finally. Oh, Taylor Rose, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. And for the lurking to Dragon Knight. Thank you. Oh gosh, I'm so behind on both chats. But yes, I am on bag 7. This is the bag we'll be doing today. Hopefully all the way up to bag 10. So hopefully we'll get to all these. I unfortunately have a hard out at 3 because we have to film a podcast episode before I had to get to Seattle for PAX West. We'll be leaving this Thursday. Oh, Zippy, thanks for the gifted subs. Very exciting. And oh, got some hype train going on too. Oh, Twitch is so exciting. I can understand why a lot of people like to watch streams on Twitch. There's always, you know, so many cool things coming up on the screen and all that. Let's see. Exciting. Emily is going to finish her ship build today so she could sail the PAX West Grand Line. Yes. And Z Guy. that's the hope. What was my first Lego build I ever completed? That is hard to say because I built a lot of Legos when I was younger. Oh, more gifted subs for Zogway. Thank you. That's so generous. Thank you. I appreciate all the gifted subs. Hello, Nox. And Soko 9K. Anyway, we should start building, shouldn't we? So that I can hopefully finish this within the next few hours, because I like to yap whenever we build Legos, and I think there's going to be a lot of yapping in between. And I'll try to keep up with chat on both YouTube and Twitch. How it's all going. Anyway, let me switch to our other cam that you kind of see the podcast, where the other camera's coming from. Oops, wrong one there. There you go. Why is it doing this? What's wrong with Twitch? Hold on. I don't know what's wrong with my Twitch. Hold on. It's not liking this. Oh no. After the nice professional comment. Let me see if I could. It's being funny. Let's see. I think I accidentally linked this one. Okay. There we go. Little jump scare with the starting soon thing, but I fixed it. Yay. From the Twitch end. But yeah, so you can see kind of how I'm building here and the talking head cam. I think this has been the setup I've been trying to get going when we do these sort of build streams. Brian, so from YouTube's recommended to go to Pink Gorilla at the University District Store. Finally have one location. Make sure to get to Beechers too. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna be more like central downtown, but I think, is that the one that's closer to or closest to the University District location? Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look at the map again. I have all these, like, in Google Maps, I have all these little pins of things I want to see potentially and places I need to go to for like demos and things like that. So it should be fun. Is there another desk from last week? No, this is the same desk. I don't have a very big apartment, so this is the desk you guys should be used to. The light rail, that's right. I really liked the light rail in Seattle when I rode it like almost 10 years ago. It's been a while since I've been to Seattle. But, yes, it's a yap and build. But, let's see, the Pink Gorilla is very near the U District Station. Okay, that sounds good. So I could take that, Zippy, and visit there. Because I should have time. I'm going to be there for 5 nights. That's a long time, I think, to be in one city. Though I'm going to be like crazy busy with a lot of things. So we shall see what happens. But I made sure to bookmark where we left off last time. So we are on bag 7. You can see our little progress bar here with our Lego Luffy. So we have about 1/3 of the way to go. So let me open the bag. It's like a lot of white pieces and some tannish pieces. So which cameras am I using? So I'm using my logging camera to do the overhead on the desk view. And then I have my regular webcam that I use in all my videos with the talking head view. So it's kind of fun, I think, having these. I should do more builds, though I don't have that many more Legos or anything that I have pre-ordered. I might have to attempt to do another model build with this view. I think could be fun, but I don't know. It might be too ambitious. This is, yeah, where my PS5 is. This is kind of where it fit, and it kind of works. I don't know. You could see a better view of it when I made my desk tour video on YouTube. So that is, yeah, a unique place, I think, to put it. But what's nice is that, you know, it has plenty of space in the back for it to, you know, vent nicely. And so it doesn't get overheated. And I can just insert the desk whenever I want to. And I can plug in my controller there if I don't want to, you know, rely on the charge the whole time. So. Also, take a ferry if you haven't. It's a great view of the city. Oh, a ferry could be fun. Yes, I have my two different, the Sky characters from Trails, Estelle and Ren, or Baby Ren, Nendo's here to keep us company. So I made sure they were in view when we were playing this. I didn't even notice the Luffy progress bar. It's very cute. Yes. This is like the first modern Lego set I've purchased. Like, I built lots of Legos when I was younger. And with my brother, because we're both giving them. Mostly him, but I definitely helped out here and there with building. And I really liked kind of the care they put into this particular set. Like, it has a very nice book. There is some random components. So it looks like we have our third wanted poster. So there are 8 different wanted posters in the set. And this is the one we got for our third bag. He's not my favorite Don Krieg, but I'll take him. I'm hoping our last poster will net a good one. Where's the other ones I have? They are hidden here. I probably should take them out so they do not get trapped in the ship. But I'll share, for those who missed out on the last 2 we got, the other 2 sessions we built, if it's going to come out. Oh, wait. I just realized we have dupes. No. We have 2 Don Kriegs. What the heck? I thought they would do something where you wouldn't have duplicates. I feel so unlucky. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with 2 Don Kriegs now. But I don't know. I was glad to have Luffy. That was like our first pull from a while ago. But now I'm stuck with 2 wanted posters of probably my least favorite one from the set. Because I thought when they, you know, there's certain bags, right, with the random wanted posters, I thought they would make sure that you wouldn't get duplicates, but I guess not. What is this? I feel like that's cheap. Bobby, I've never built a Gunpla per se. I've built just the Trails night figures, namely. I still have the box here. The equivalent, I guess, to a Gunpla for Trails with the Divine Knights. So you could always start some Warhammer 40K. Oh, man. New hype trade record. Oh, thank you, everyone. That's so exciting. Oh, and some bitch cheers. I missed that earlier. Thank you, Radcoon, for the bits. And that Heavenly. Oh, thanks for showing the love over on Twitch. But yeah, I feel like this is so cheap. What the heck? Maybe I could find someone to trade wanted posters, but I don't know who would trade for Don Krieg unless they're trying to get the full set and they didn't pull him. Legos were fun, Joe. I never played with Lincoln Logs, though. Maybe I did when I was younger. I don't quite remember. Kayaking in Seattle, that sounds really fun. I like kayaking. We have kayaking in my local area. My dad loves kayaking, actually. He goes like at least once a week. kayaking on the ocean. So it's not unsafe, but it's still the ocean. Never, it's hard to go out with him, but I try to. I don't think you're supposed to happen. You can probably get a replacement. Really? Is that the case? Like, I'm curious from other people who built Lego sets with random components. Have you ever gotten a duplicate like this? Call the Lego customer service immediately. I could try. You know, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Be like, hey, I got duplicates. Was that supposed to happen? Yes, Buffy, all the trail emotes. It's been fun adding those, and I want to add more. I want to get, all the emote slots open to add more. It should be fun. You done kayaking in Monterey next to the sea otters. I'm sure that was fun. Yeah, Monterey Bay's probably a very nice spot for kayaking. Time to be a Tom Creek super fan. I don't know about that. I don't think me getting duplicate wanted posters will turn me into a super fan. I feel like it'll do the opposite now. I'm gonna be a Dog Creek hater. Lincoln logs were great. You could build a log cabin. That's about it. You could build like a log mansion. You gotta get, a bunch of those Lincoln log kits and build a whole complex log lodge, if you will. I'm sure that could be fun. Ever enjoy rainy days in Seattle? I've never been to Seattle when it rained, actually. I think I've only been there when it's been sunny. I think the last time I was in Seattle was around this time of year. So I guess that checks out. Though, no, maybe it was like late September when I went, almost 10 years ago. But it was nice and sunny. I never had a random element like that except their minifig series that was supposed to be random. I'll check. Yeah, please check. I'm really curious, how often do you get duplicate things? I'll have to look at other people's maybe unboxings of their Going Merry to see if it's a common occurrence or not to get dupes. July to mid-September is beautiful in Seattle, but don't tell anyone. I love Seattle. Was there a few months ago. Oh, fun. What'd you do there, Brian? You going to visit the Fisherman's Wharf and get some fresh clam chowder? I don't know about clam chowder, but I'll definitely probably visit if I have time. The Fisherman Wharf area. It's been a while since I've been there. I just remember it being very touristy the last time I went. I'm sure it still is, but anyway, we should start building after that very disappointing wanted poster there. So here is our ship, and I guess I'll hold him while we add pieces to it. So it's like we are still building up the staircase. Oh, this is supposed to not be here first. I'll need to get one of these triangle seats. Build up this staircase. And build up the railing, I think, for the next bit. It's a little hard to press the pieces in here and hold it, so let me put this guy back down. And it looks like we do something similar on this side. One of these pieces, but not this one, has to be the other angle. There you go. And then the 3 pieces across. Got our white cones. Let's go up. I also chose a different playlist. It's still Falcon music that we're listening to. This is just a 3-hour playlist, so I make sure to not accidentally go over. Because, yeah, I kind of have a hard out I need to do, as I mentioned, I think, at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, will you be at PAX West this year, Zippy? Since you're local? Sadly, no budget this year. That's too bad. Are there other, I know, San Diego Comic-Con, they always had, events just outside of the convention center. So do you ever try to go to those? I don't know if it's closed off to people without, a badge, but I just remember, San Diego Comic-Con, they always had, events anyone in the public could go to. which was, I thought, kind of cool. So that part, you'll flip the page, make progress. I think that was it, right? Don't want to overlook something here. Do one of these across. And these wing-like ones. Sister had a conference and offered me to go with her for free. Couldn't pass that up. Honestly, it's so cool to travel, you know, with people who are going anyway, especially if you don't have to pay for like a hotel room, because the hotels in Seattle are expensive, man. I was kind of shocked at the prices I was looking at for this trip. Let's see, I hope the Seattle Fisherman's Wharf is still booming because the San Francisco one is on its last breath. It's so depressing. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been inside the city in San Francisco, but it's sad how many things closed. Let's see, Pike's Market is still packed. Very nice. Good afternoon, Joey. Hello, hello. Beatrice is right there for an amazing mac and cheese. Okay. I'll have to look into that. When the music stops, it's time to go, basically. Apparently, it's random with the wanted posters. That's kind of BS, especially since they're such an expensive set. I agree. And I don't like random components, you know, in the expensive sets because it's kind of encouraging you to buy more than one, which, why would you need more than one Sunny? Or, sorry, more than one Going Merry? Like, there's just one ship. You don't need more than one. So I think that's silly. I know there's other sets that also had wanted posters, so I guess they're banking on you to, you know, buy those other sets as well. But, so silly. SF is doing better. It's changing, though. Yeah. Usually, you know, that makes sense. Like, whenever there's been, like, a big change, it's going to change things. Whether for the best or not. Okay, so it looks like the front here, we need two of these, some of the wing pieces, and one of these pieces. There we go. So let's go over the green, it looks like. Trying to get the position just right. I think. Okay, so right over the green, and then we'll have this piece sticking here and here, and symmetrical on the other side. Ah. Next page. Dropkick Lego. Yeah, Beatrice is famous for making mac and cheese, or making cheese. That should be good. Starbucks Reserve is worth checking out. I remember walking by it. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I probably wouldn't do that. How much was the hotel per night? When visiting Japan, I tried to keep it at $30 to $50 per night. Oh, well, the hotel rooms near the convention center, I think for one room, it was $269 a night. So a lot more expensive. They're kind of comparable to when I went to a conference. Was it last year? Yeah, I went to a conference in San Diego last year, and that was about the same price. It's just those expensive, coastal cities. You can't find anything for usually less than $200 a night. It's silly. Well, Seattle is close to Canada. It is. It is very close to Canada. There it is. A longer piece. And we want this on this side. This side. Whoop. Didn't fall on the floor. Yay. And some of these smooth out pieces. I think we now just have white pieces left in this bag. So those are going to be interesting to find, I think. But it looks like we're just building up some more railings, which is fun. You could do $30 a night in Seattle, but it involves a tent. Do they have tent options? Let's see. Starbucks is the most touristy spot around the market. Makes sense. Yeah, $269. I saw it for more too. If you went with 2 beds, it's like $279 or $289. One of those. Those were with the convention discounts. So I don't know how much it is without the so-called convention partner discounts. You could always, I think, take the light rail and, you know, stay a little bit further away. But yeah, didn't plan that out, sadly. A Starbucks Reserve serves more than coffee. They have alcohol too, if that's your thing. Oh, I didn't realize they had alcohol. That's interesting. Might have to check it out. I'm not super into alcohol, but I could do teas and things. I'm sure they have tea. Yes, hotels are super expensive, just in general. Like, they have all the, you know, the fees and the city taxes and tourist taxes, whatever they call them. It gets pricey, especially if you drive too. Like all the parking fees. It's so expensive to travel these days in the US. Yeah, when I was traveling Asia last year, so much nicer on the wallet. Let's see, I paid $235 a night in Atlanta for Southern Fried Gaming Expo. Yeah, Atlanta could be pricey too, depending on where. Cecile, thanks for, yeah, hit the like button if you guys are liking this. Let's see. It's wild even for NYC. Gotta venture a bit outside to get better rates, but less convenience. Yeah. At least with NYC, like, they have a pretty extensive, you know, public transportation system. So there's that. It's not the same, but there is that. Oh, this has to be stacked on top of it. And then we need to use these little guys to raise it up. There's 1 and a 2. Make another railing. Is it here? No. Next one down. I do like how they made railings on the ship, though. I think it's kind of clever. All the little curved pieces. How many people could fit in a hotel room? I'm just staying by myself. But usually I see like 2 beds is kind of the norm. I think the 4-bed options sold out super quick. But I'm sure you can make it work, you know, and sneak people in if you wanted to make it a little bit cheaper. It's not that comfortable, though. I keep hearing about Las Vegas hotel fees, and that sounds awful. It's been a while since I've been to Vegas, but I imagine it's not so nice. And we make more railings. Just another curved piece. And this will go, we're gonna sandwich this now. 2 of the studs. Now we'll go on the top of that railing we just made. I think. Does that look right? Okay, there's like a gap there, but it looks like it's supposed to be there. Maybe. No. Looks like I was supposed to put another one down here. That's supposed to go under. Okay, that makes more sense. There we go. Now this side. We'll need to do the top deck railing. All these little white pieces. See, I paid $24 to park in Seattle to go play ping pong or pinball. Oh man. Yeah, parking in big cities is so... Oh. A Long Island iced tea, oh man, I can't drink those anymore. Oh man, I get sick. The mixed alcohol does not settle well for me. Brand and Dollar are probably rooming together and saving a bit. They are. Except Jen is coming, so they're only rooming together for one night. Dala's actually staying with a friend who lives outside of the city. So he's going to have to take the light rail. So I kind of feel for him there, but it is cheaper. At least he gets to hang out with his friend, though. He hasn't seen for a while. Let's see. It reminds me of my college club tennis team. When we were traveling, we tend to skirt the rules on people per room. Oh, really? Interesting. I remember, like, in high school when I was traveling for basketball, we had to be very strict about, who was rooming with who, how many, players could be per room. So we didn't have to bunch up, and skirt the rules necessarily. But we didn't travel too much. We just traveled a couple times. Not that far, though. It was within the state, but California is still a huge state, so we would have to stay overnight. For some of the games we had. Where is my last stud? Where are you? I'm not seeing you. Ooh. Is it hiding? Under something. Maybe. Under? Nope. Well, I know there's one over here. So I'm going to use this baggie. Ooh, and of course I dropped it. Here we go. Let's go grab it. At least this one's white, so I can actually see it when it falls on the ground. There you go. Maybe the other one will pop up sometime. But it's nice to have extra pieces here when you can't find them. Okay, so this will go every other one. Yeah, Jen will be there for a while, but she's leaving early. She's actually not going to make it to our Monday panel because she has work. So the Monday panel we got stuck with for the podcast, I feel like no one's going to show up because, yeah, it's a hard day to be there. That's all right. Oh, Della, yes. Thank you for explaining that. I was not on a traveling team. I was in high school. We just had a team, and when we would do tournaments, sometimes we'd have to travel. Or when we got a little bit further, oh, that's where it went. Well, here's the extra. We would have to stay overnight and things like that. Next page. All right, okay, so this is where the railings go. On top of what we just made. Is this what we want? Yes, this one. Very simple. Just very simple little steps for each page. That's why there's so many pages left, because you just have to put a couple things in at one time. Okay, so we have this. Goes inside this. I'll have to do this. What? No, not this one. You want one that's not rounded. It's like this one. And the next one, yeah. Pack them in like sardines, oh man. That sounds uncomfortable. Ellie needs a Lego building tray. I'll have to do that for the next Lego build I do. I'll have to upgrade, you know? You gotta slowly make your way to upgrade your setup. So I'll be slow but surely upgraded. Next page, we are making, am I going through this faster than usual? Hopefully, because I really want to build this today. I don't want to, you know, stop part way. We gotta finish it. Okay, I need one of these and one of these. They're all white pieces. It is making it more difficult to single out the pieces I need, but it's kind of coming along. Okay, so I need this piece to go in here, and then we'll have I'm confused. Where'd that other piece come from? So I needed 2 of those? Oh, they skipped a step. That's okay. I think I understand what happened. And then this sticks out. And we have the crappy hook one that I just dropped, of course. But it's white, so I can see it on my red carpet rug. There we go. Now this one goes across again. And then we have the tile. And then this piece goes on top. Oh. Look at that. It's such a weird little thing I just built. And this will go, looks like on the side here. Do you go over? Yes. On top of that thing we just put on there. I'm assuming we're doing the same thing. Yes, on this side. Afternoon, Carlos. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Straw Hat. And Buttered. Hello. Enjoyed the Lego build. They always look so fun. I might try one sometime. They are fun. A little stressful to build on stream, I won't lie. But they're still fun. Let's see. Where is our next piece? So we need one of those. One of, I think I put it here. Yeah. A flat piece. 2 of these. Oh, this bag's almost done though. Getting so close. Now where's the base piece? Base piece, where are you? This one. Okay. So to make sure it's oriented right, so because it's, you know, symmetrical on the other side of the ship, so we have to build it this way. So it's not totally one-to-one what we did before. No, more pieces falling. I feel like I need like a counter of how many times I drop these pieces. Is this like count number 4? I don't know if anyone's been counting. But, oh man. Need you. Shut out. Then we have the hook hand up here. The smooth piece. And... oh, yes, this one. I have a piece of rug on here. We do not need the rug hairs on the Lego. Okay, cleared that away. We need an Amazon wish list. I could probably, I have some bowls. I probably should have brought a bowl over for this, but I don't know. I feel like I need space to see everything. So the desk kind of works out better than the tray, I think at times. But I haven't used a Lego sorting tray, so maybe I'm wrong on that. Yes, it is the holiday weekend. That is true. It is Labor Day. Maybe that's also why it's expensive, but I don't know. These are turning out to be my favorite streams. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Though, I don't know when the next one's going to be, sadly. Might have to be, you know, the Lego Game Boy, which I think we could do in one take, potentially. But we'll have to see. Next page. Oh, now we got the tubes. Gotta use these tubes now. Exciting, exciting. Hello, Allie. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Pieces are trying to escape. They are for my clutches. Or I just have, they just fall out too easily. TDD of this compared to the Good Smile kit, which to me were compared to an HG Gundam kit. This is a little more straightforward. Like with the model kits, you have to, you know, cut out each piece. You have to make sure the pieces are smooth. So I usually use like a X-Acto knife to shave them off a bit. And then you also have to paint them often, or at least I like to, both with panel lining and stuff. So this is a lot more straightforward. The stickers were a little bit stressful to have those on correctly, but they weren't too bad. I like doing both though. I think both is nice. Everyone takes a shot every time Emily drops a piece. Oh man. Would I have to intentionally get you guys drunk? Just, oops, I dropped this. No. I use a bowl to keep my pieces from falling, but since you have it spread out, it's easier to find pieces your way. Yeah, I think so. Especially when they're all the same color. Like, these are all white pieces. So they could be a little bit tricky. Oh, got like little claw grippies. Do I do this twice? Yeah. Another claw grippy. Now, what do I do with the claw grippies? Okay. And there's this, which also goes into the tube. And I'll do another one, I believe. Oh, these look so cool on the side. So I put this through the tube with the claw hand on this side, and then do it for this one. I wish my next build could be the Burrite. It's such a cool looking one. I just don't know where I would put it, and it's so expensive. It's like a $300-something kit, right? Who are some of my favorite One Piece characters? Coogan. My favorite is Nico Robin. She's my favorite. I really like Zoro and Law a lot, but really I like all the characters, especially all the Straw Hats. Like, they're such good characters, and you know how they grow over time. It's so cool. Okay, this I had it oriented the wrong way. I was confused for a second. So I want to put the cap here on the end, and then this claws into that little piece that we've just built. So cool. I'll do a close-up in a moment. Really cool placement for this part. Yeah, look at the side. Isn't that neat? I think that's neat. And symmetrical, of course. Next page. We're just flying through this, aren't we? The Lego Game Boy, I think, is very well priced. So I would recommend, if you're interested in Lego Game Boy, to go for it. I think it's very novel. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the Zelda Deku tree is very expensive. Very expensive. Hello, Joshua. I'm glad to hear you're good, Allie. Let's see. I just found the UK and Canada. We spell the words with the U in them. Not sure what you mean. For Labor Day. It's just like with color. Color is spelled a little bit differently. Whether you're using the, UK English or American English. These are for the horns. It's One Piece series. It's One Piece a length series to get into. Like a long series? It's definitely a long series. Though if you want to watch the live action right now, there's only one season. It's only 10 episodes, or 8 episodes, I think. So very easy to get into if you want to watch the live action. If you want to watch the anime, it is a commitment. There are a lot of episodes. It's over 1,000 episodes right now and growing. But I think it's worth it. You could also wait for the One Piece that's supposed to come out. It's a bit more condensed, and they'll start from the beginning of One Piece. And just the idea, I think, is to get rid of some of the filler they had in some of the arcs and just clean it up a bit to modernize it. So I'll probably watch that too when that comes out eventually. Let's see. Not a huge fan of alcohol poisoning, but I guess that's an exception. Is anyone a fan of alcohol poisoning? I wouldn't be. Last winter, I suddenly got a craving to build a Lego and got the Star Wars spaceship off the mall, even though I'm not much of a Star Wars fan. Hey, the Lego things are so cool. Like, I think all of the ships, whether it's a spaceship or a boat ship like this one, I think they're really neat how they put them together. So I don't blame you for going for those. Even if you're not the biggest Star Wars fan. We actually had quite a number of Star Wars sets when I was younger, even though my brother and I were not huge Star Wars people either. Some of those kits are just really cool. All the characters, even Don Krieg, that is true. I did say I don't like all of them. All the non-villain characters Though there are some villains I do like. Like, I like Crocodile. I think he's an interesting character. Buggy, especially in the live action. I think he did such a good job portraying Buggy. But, yeah, Don Krieg, we could do without. We could do without Don Krieg. Especially after getting dupes of his wanted poster. Like, he's just asking for me to hate on him, I think. Yeah, $300 for the Great Deku Trees. Yeah, it's a pricey set for sure. I'd like to eventually do and have the Back to the Future, the DeLorean time machine. That would be a cool set. Hello, Twisty. No worries. We're just building here. Major problem with those Lego sets is the price. It is. All the pieces and, you know, the IP price that they add to it. It gets pricey. That's why I would like to get all of the Lego One Piece sets, but I think it might be too much for me to consider at this point. Oh, so this doesn't go in exactly, but that's okay. It's going to be floating there. Oh, we're going to build the Mary Kid soon? With all these white pieces? I guess that makes sense. Next page. Oh, these are big circle discs that I guess we don't apply stickers on. That is all right. You're going to fit nicely. These are always hard to put on because I feel like, oh, that actually went on easily. But I was confused. Like, am I putting this on correctly? Whenever I put on the circle pieces. To maneuver it around. Okay, that went on surprisingly easy. Maybe it's because it's large. Like the smaller ones. Oh, now we have to put the stickers on. Okay, why would I put those... I should put the stickers on, I think, when it's not attached. I don't know why they told me to attach them and then put the stickers on. No, we're not doing that. Okay, this. Where did I... Oh, did I not take out... Oh. Oh, no. Did I... So, I just realized I lent my brother my Gundam model kit that includes the tweezers I've been using to apply stickers with. Oh no. Should I... Maybe I should hold off applying the stickers. I'll put them on later. I feel like I need the tweezers to put them on. So, we will not put stickers on today. I'll have to put those on my own time. Just for the sake of time and all that. And making sure they go on correctly. So, sorry about that. Put these back on. I'll have to tell my brother to give me back my tweezers. Oh no. Crash. Okay, I'll put that back on. Thankfully that was easy to put back. Okay. So I'll do that later. And, oh, where are those pieces? Where are these pieces from? I guess from this back? Did they tell us to open up this back? I guess not, but we will. Buggy like live action is a scene stealer. He was so good. He was king. So good. I could use my fingers to put them on, but I'm not confident. So, sorry. So they have stickers later. So they're oriented. Yeah, that makes sense to put the stickers on later, but I don't know. I feel like I could eyeball that a little bit better. I'll do it later. It's okay. For the sake of time, we will do this. Good old hand precision. You guys are encouraging me to have my stickers on crooked by trying to do it by hand. Does anyone need alcohol poison yet? Oh no. I should order a pair of backup tweezers. The thing is, I have 2 of them, but they're both inside that kit. I feel so bad. I literally just handed it to him yesterday. I forgot I needed those for today. Because he actually bought himself a new Gundam kit that looked really cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know which line it's from or anything. It's a Bandai Namco one, of course, because it's Gundam, but it looked very cool. So go here and it's bendy. We're gonna bend these guys so you can guys see. And bend both of these pieces into the hook. It's so cool. Look at that railing. I like how, all the railings are not the same. They're all kind of very varied, whether they're the slick banister types or the bendy ones. Very cool. Okay. I need this piece and a cradle piece. Yeah, that looks like a cradle piece to me. And one of the pail-like pieces. Speaking of Gundam, does anyone know of any good games from that universe? I'm really interested in the upcoming Super Robot Wars Y game. It's a tactical Gundam game, basically. It's not Gundam itself, but I think, it has a lot of models that are based off of other Gundam series and other anime that involve mecha games. I want to play it. It's not. I hear nothing but good things about it, and I like tactic games, so maybe someday I'll get to it. Say do stickers as the finishing touch later on. Just formally finish the build. Yes, I'll do that. Unconfident fingers. I do. I couldn't be I think I told you guys I was interested in medicine and maybe being like a surgeon because I watched Grey's Anatomy when I was younger. Which I think is silly kind of looking back at that now. But yeah, I don't have, the precise steady hands. So none of that for me. Telling Emily X-Acto knife is great for applying stickers. I do have that. I do have my X-Acto knife here. Oops, of course I dropped it. Here it is. Maybe it's best I don't handle this now. I'm confident in which genre. I'm open. Oh. Yes, I think Sai would be a good person to ask about Gundam stuff. I feel like you know more. Definitely more than I do. Anyway, did my combined chat just freeze? I think it just did. Well, good thing I don't have the game open because I could read over here. Let's see, I wanted to be a soldier because I played Call of Duty and Battlefield. Oh man. The reality when you understand what that means when you grow up. Hello, clip the facts. Let's see, I can't tell if those are lifesavers or toilet seats. These ones. They had to be life preservers, right? See, Emily, I have a large collection that has been in different storage places. I purchased your shelves and excited to set up and have my games all in one place. Oh, that's so exciting. I really like the shelves. I will say, I think they've since fixed it. I had to actually buy a longer screw for one of the pieces on these shelves. Hopefully the set you get has that fixed already. But it's an easy fix if you just go to your hardware store, and it's not expensive. But they're really nice shelves, I think, for displaying, and all the different other levels aren't super tall where you're not wasting space when you just put, your standard case games in it. So I hope you like them as much as I have. Oh, I'm hearing of a tactical Gundam game. Oh, title. It's called Super Robot Wars Y. So the Super Robot Wars have been released in Asia for the last few years. Only a couple of them have English in them, and they're kind of imports, or digital only, I guess, in the West. I think this might be the case for the newest edition, Super Robot Wars Y. It's a Bandai Namco game. They sound really cool. Emily Surgeon. Oops, I dropped my scalpel. This is why I'm not a surgeon. Precisely why. Oops. Because see, I keep dropping things. That would have been bad. If I had to Use them for something else. Oh, I did that wrong. Did that wrong. Okay, that goes up. Yes. Then this has wings. These are cool looking. I don't think I've seen a Lego piece like this before. Wings. And then what is that piece? Oh, okay. So this goes over? Oh. It's a cute little piece. And then we flip it this way. No. This way. And put a square on top. Oh, is this the Going Merry? His face? It's really cute. I think, yes. Put these little interesting pieces here. I'll show a close-up in a moment after I build this out a bit more. Now I attach a separate piece, one of these, on top of, here's the rest of the white pieces, so I know where they all are. Looks like I need, no, yes. This piece is on top of the, that's so weird. And then have this little lift piece, and then this all goes onto that one. Very cool. And then yeah, I think we're building out the head of the front of our ship of Mary. Oh, I like how this is coming together though. There's some really cool combinations of pieces here that are kind of building out the face. Then this longer piece goes on top. Another weird curvy piece. I need to put this on top first. Here. Is it supposed to stick out? I guess so. Here's what I've been working on. It's really interesting little guy. A very interesting combination of pieces. And we'll go to the next page. Is my combined chat working again? I can't tell. Maybe not yet. I wanted to be a vet, but it turns out I cannot handle blood. I want to be a vet too, actually. Like when I was way younger. But then I was like allergic to dogs. And I feel like if you're allergic to dogs, it's hard to be a vet. So that was that. The end of that dream. Like I can't be in a room with a dog easily, even if I'm like medicated up for extended periods of time. Yeah, there's a ton of Super Robot War games over the years. It's kind of wild how many they've had. But I hear they're really fun, especially like tactic games. I love my neighborhood Ace Hardware store. They have a full wall of screws and nuts. The staff are super friendly too. Yes, mine are as well. I've never had any issues with going to my local hardware store too. Let's see. Yeah, they finally figured out the rights issue with the West for Super Robot Wars, which was a nightmare. Oh, I can imagine. All those, you know, all those things. All those different IPs and things coming together. Okay, now I flip it upside down. Yes. And then, let's see, looks like I do this. No, I do this. This goes on top. Now this goes on the side. And, oh, this is where the life preserver things go. This requires more of those stickers, but I'll do that later. So I'll put them on top. I'll take a photo and post it on socials or something of what it looks like, you know, with all the shell designs. There's still like a white sticker, so it's not like it's, you know, totally obvious what's missing and whatnot. But this is a kind of a cool way to make ears, though. I'm impressed with this. Very cool. And you can move them. They're like... Oh. His jaw just fell off, but easy to put back in. Did I skip a step? I don't think so. Yeah. This is what the head of our Going Merry ship looks like. Doesn't he look cool? I like how, I like how Lego sets, they use like standard pieces in unexpected ways, like the life preserver or the ears. I think that's so cool. And he goes right at the front of our ship in that little cradle. So I guess he moves in here. Let me put him in delicately. How do I fit him in here nicely? How's he go in? I don't want to exert too much force because I'm afraid of breaking something. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, he could nod a little bit. That's so cool. Our Going Merry. Gonna have to sit Luffy on top of his head, of course. So fun. But we still have a lot more to go, as you can see here. Luffy is only running on that part of the page. But we are on bag 8. Progress. What time are we at? We got 2 hours. Okay, we could do this, guys. And now we're a bag, right? No, okay, it's gonna have to be like, no, 40 minutes a bag. We'll make it work. Bag 8. Because we have 3 bags left. What is the main thing? I'm looking forward to PAX. Probably meeting up with friends. Because it's hard to, you know, meet up with people who live in different areas often. So it's always fun to meet up with friends, I think. And, you know, going to a convention as an excuse to meet friends, it's always fun, I think. Well, this is a big bag. There are a lot of pieces in this. Oh no. I'm gonna have to fly through this. Hopefully. Maybe she is an all creatures great and small fan and was it has imagery to go with it? I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, you made a, oh, I see. I see your comment. My combined chat's finally working. So I'll read it and not say it out loud since you said I shouldn't read it out loud. I like dogs too. I'm so sad I'm allergic to them. Somehow I'm not allergic to cats, just dogs. We are making Luffy. I have to make, oh, the smiling face. The laughing smiling face is the one I will have to do. Here is his legs, his torso. And of course, his hair with his hat. Look at him. So cute. So cute. I'll put him with the rest of his crew. Dogs are my kryptonite. It's so sad. I want to pet them. I always have to restrain from petting dogs because I know I'm just going to not do so well if I make direct contact with most of them. Even like the hyperallergenic ones, eventually I start to get kind of allergy stuff. It's not fun. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, now you go. Wait. I don't think this is right. I think I need... No, this is right. So this goes above, and then I need the longer one. 3 sticking out on either side. And then the golden pieces. I really don't like this gold color, but at least it's different. I don't care about my allergies. I love pets. Oh, I would like to feel the same way, but I'm miserable when my allergies are running. Like, I can't breathe. Like, literally can't breathe. So, unfortunately, I have to say no to dogs. It's always sad. My sister's allergic to dogs, but still plays with ours anyway, so you're not alone. Yeah. I wish I could do that. I just had so many instances, like when I would go over to friends, like sleepovers when I was younger and playing with their dogs, I would have to go home early because I just couldn't fall asleep or breathe. It was miserable and embarrassing. That I had to call my parents, like, you need to pick me up. I can't breathe. I can't fall asleep. It is bad. See, I probably want to wait for the remake. Remake of what? I feel like half the chat is cutting off. I need to focus. Yes. Oh, the remake for One Piece. The One Piece, yeah. It might make sense to wait for the remake. I feel like it's going to be really a really good one, you know? Very true to the story. This is too long. I need 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. Nope. This one. And then, let's see. I put one little piece here. And then one that swivels. And then a 4 piece on the end. Oh. Okay. 4 piece on the end. And then under that, a 1 piece. I don't have any cats or any pets right now because I live in a very small studio apartment and I might have to move in the near future, so no pets sadly at the moment. I'd like to eventually get at least a cat. I do quite like cats. Yes, poor young Emily. I had the worst allergies. Even like my seasonal allergies were really bad. They haven't been bad lately, and I haven't been taking medicine for it. So I'm wondering it's because, you know, like when you move to a new place, after a while, you kind of get used to, or you're kind of a little bit immune to, you know, the local allergens, but then they catch up with you. So I guess I'm just biding my time before they catch up with me again. I think I'm choosing the right pieces here. I'm kind of going fast. So hopefully I won't mess up. Because this is a big bag. Lots of pieces. Also weird pieces. Is this it? This is a little weird shield piece. And I'm assuming that goes on the other side. Or no, that's just a regular 1 piece. A 1 piece. I like cats, but I'm allergic. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like whenever you have an allergy, you always lose, you know? From one side or the other. There's no winning with allergies. It's so sad. No winning at all. Okay. Got this part. We're building this up. It is quite stacked. I don't know where this is going to go, though. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. This 2 piece, and then another one of those end shield things. So interesting looking. Now this attaches to the thing we just made. And it moves. Oh, we're building it up another one. I guess I'll set this to the side. Put it here. And we build more. I think we're building basically the same thing that we did before. I'm guessing just the other side. It's going to have something symmetrical. Yeah, so just have to make sure I have them all facing the correct direction. Not making mistakes. I have horrendous allergies, especially in the summer. Ugh. Yeah, mine get really bad in the spring and summer usually. Winter sometimes too. Like, I guess I think I'm highly allergic to mold and moss that comes out, you know, when it's wetter out in the winter. Just thankfully my seasonal allergies have not been bad lately. Knock on wood, it stays like that. And here's the next one piece. One piece. Allergist told me I should have year-round allergies and shouldn't open windows, but I don't. Just the usual time of year, so he said I must have high tolerance. Oh, I'm jealous. I wish I had higher tolerance for allergies and the like. Okay. This little stopper piece here. And then the one piece. And okay, on this side, we built 2. And then the shield thing. I don't know what they're called. It has like a little shield on it. This piece. Here we go. Here we go. I had allergy shots through childhood. I am still allergic to all things and all seasons, but I don't suffer too much, fortunately. I never had an allergy shot. I don't know if that would actually work on me. Like, I tried, you know, Flonase, Zyrtec, all those things. They don't really work that well on me, even when I take them consistently. So, I feel like I just usually bear with my seasonal allergies when they do come. And hope that they end soon. Where's the last shield guy? Somewhere? Where is he? Such a weird piece. It should be obvious where it is, but I'm not seeing it. It must be hidden. Well, where is it? It's a mini little door, so I'll come up later. So I have this shield, not shield. Should be one more shield. Where did you go? Are you under? Oh, something's to come under. I haven't dropped anything, so it shouldn't be on the floor. Unless it went on the floor when I wasn't paying attention. Where is it? I feel like I'm blind sometimes, you know, just looking for a piece in the sea of Legos. And it's like obviously there, but I don't see it. Though this case, I don't think it's there. Was it an extra in what we were working with before? I don't think so. Should I check the floor? Did something drop without me noticing? I'm not seeing it. Lego, where are you? Oh, hello, Sir Gonzo. Yes, I'm hoping we're tight on time, and I'm already fumbling here. I can't find this piece I need. Where is it? I've been going through it fast, so maybe I accidentally put it somewhere I don't need it. I think I still need this one. It's the piece I'm looking for. Is that piece. I feel like it's kind of an obvious piece to find. Actually, I realized what I did. Okay, I'll share what I... So actually, I did put it on when I shouldn't have. So the instructions here. See how there's a little shield guy there? I thought this was a shield, but on the other side, but it's not. It's a 1x1. So, okay. Good thing I looked at that closer. So I will put the right piece in it here. And then this guy will go in the end. Okay. And we'll take out this and have it here. So we got an H. We made an H. What do we do with the H? I'm still confused what this is. Does this go under the ship? This must go under the ship, right? It's so large. Okay. Well, we put that piece there. Set that aside. Oh, hope your studying goes well. Yes, crisis averted. Thank goodness. Do I suffer from migraines? The only time I get migraines is when I do not hydrate enough or I do not eat enough. I'm very fortunate that I do not suffer from migraines often and other conditions. I have a friend who gets like at least 8 migraines a month, which I feel for her. My dad gets aura migraines often from eye strain usually. So I try my best to, you know, take care of myself so I don't suffer from migraines because they could be very, you know, disruptive. There you go. This looks a little funny, doesn't it? At least it moves. All right, put this piece here in the center, along with these pieces. Yeah, I think one easy thing that could happen, especially if you're trying to build a Lego set really quickly, is you accidentally use the wrong pieces that look very similar. So, if possible, it's best to build Legos slowly but methodically. So you don't get worried, oh, did I mess up somewhere? Or is a piece missing from the bag? Thankfully, didn't have to suffer through that too long. You need these pieces, which look kind of funky. They're like faux brick pieces. Look at them. It's definitely a faux brick, right? I don't know why it's rusty orange, though. So it looks like this goes on... Okay, let me put these on first. So this goes up. Actual Lego brick, yes. A brick. Where's the other one? Okay, here. 2 of those go here. And... Okay, looks like we build more on the white. I don't even know what you call these. This reminds me of like a clapper, you know, like in movies when they film. It's a kind of a neat piece. I just don't know. I don't see the vision. Like, where is this going? I'm assuming this is like a launch pad or something under the boat, but maybe it's on top. Do you think it'll go on top? On top? It's just so strange. I don't see the vision yet, but it'll come together. That's, I think, one of the cool thing about Legos. Even if you don't see, you know, the destination, the journey's still fun, and it's cool to see where it ends up. I think it's this. Yeah, that piece. And then this piece on this side. So let's put one of those longer things here. Action! Have they made like a Lego movie production like set? For some reason this looks uneven, but I know it's not. I don't know. Doesn't look super symmetrical to me, but it's all right. Well, there's a door inside. So we'll put this on the bottom. Into a little door. I think that's symmetrical, right? Yeah, so I could just put it any way I want. Did not fall on the ground, thankfully. And I want to put it, I think, this way to fit it in. I'll go right between the two bricks. Okay, cool. And we still build up these white legs, whatever these white leg things are. It's a musical instrument. That's what we're building with a door in the center, right? Okay, so let's put the end here so we make sure we don't have the wrong placement. Oh. Yeah, I think I already figured out what I did wrong. This was... Why did I do that? It's supposed to be flush. Okay. Fix that up. So now it's more symmetrical. That makes more sense. This will go on the end as well. Now these with the little grippy grips go on the side. May make it symmetrical on this side. Is it the deck? I can't quite tell. It could be a deck, but why does it move? Why does the deck move? You would think it would be a stable deck, but maybe it's not. Be interesting to see what happens with it. I was sitting on the floor at a friend's place. His dog jumped on me and his paw hit my eye. It was swollen shut for the next day. Oh, that sounds sad. You know, when dogs are just they're so happy to greet people, but they don't know their own strength sometimes. And they could cause boo-boos. Okay, more complicated pieces, but we can build through it. Use the gold and the black spuds, so the smooth ones. And now this funky piece sticks out a bit. This will go, okay, right there. I'm assuming we make it on the other side too. So I need, not this one, but this one. Gold and black. And another one of these funky pieces that have a slide in them. Let's go on this side. That's how our clappers form in, huh? I guess it must be a deck. It just looks so funny looking. And you fit into the widening of the hole? It's totally possible. Totally possible. Lego spoilers. The worst nightmare for puzzle builders. One long piece is missing. Oh, always, always. Okay. Now we got this long piece and this long piece. Going right over the stuff. Building out our floor, I guess. Now, the layers are interesting with the different colors. I don't know how I feel about this burnt orange color. It's kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. It almost looks like puke to me. But I think it's going to be stowed away on the bottom of the ship, so you don't see it as much, at least. Okay, so this makes it so it doesn't bend as much. So it's stable now. So it's no longer a clapper. got a stable deck. I'm assuming it must go here, right? It's got to go here. It's such an interesting piece, though, to build up. Flip it around. So we need to put more of this, yeah, on top. And make it symmetrical on the other side. Here it is. And, okay, more of the ugly brown. Brown orange. Whatever we want to call this. Burnt orange. One part Lego build, one part fidgety toy. That's kind of what it's shaping up to be, isn't it? What happens in the event that you lost a piece? Do they sell replacement Lego separately? There's this website called Bricklink, I think. Actually, I used that a little bit to put together some vintage sets that my parents wanted to resell because we had like everything except like one piece was missing. And so I ordered them. It's usually not very expensive, especially if you do it in bulk, because there's a lot of, third-party Lego vendors out there who just have various pieces from various sets over the years that they picked up or people have sold to them. And you could just order it by the piece that you need. And what's nice about, I think it's Bricklink, is they have a lot of the sets out there. Like with the plans and everything, so you can look at exactly what piece you're missing. Even if you don't have the original instructions, you can kind of see which ones you're missing, which is pretty neat, I think. So we did that for a few different sets because a couple of our older Legos got crushed, from misuse. I think my brother liked to make little contractions that he would like fling around the house when he was really young. So some of those ended up cracked or just missing action. So it's a nice little resource. Yeah, one piece was missing on one set. We also had a couple other pieces missing from other sets too. So it was a useful little website. And usually if you buy like a couple of sets, they sometimes offer free shipping, or the shipping's minimal if you buy multiple pieces from the same vendor, that kind of thing. Lego customer service is excellent at sending replacement pieces. Does take a couple weeks though. Yeah, I don't think they would send replacements of vintage sets from like the 90s or early 2000s. So I think that's why we just went with that option, the Bricklink. But for more recent ones, I could definitely see them. Yeah. Being able to send those along. Especially if you, broke or missed or are missing something from a recent purchase. There must be some sort of warranty or something. I don't know how long a warranty would be, but something of that nature. It's crazy how expensive Lego has gotten. How much did the ship cost? This ship was $140 before tax, so it's a pricey one. It has over 1,300 pieces. Some nice little minifigs. It has the One Piece Netflix IP, so there's a lot going for it to make it kind of pricey. All right, so we got this in a little barrel like guy. Sandwich between both of the gray pieces on top of, looks like 2 brown squares. And then this piece with holes in it goes on top. And that goes inside here. I'm guessing this is where the mass starts, the main mass. Mass? How do you say that? Now we hide it away. Except for one piece. Here. Oops, that did not stick. There. And here. Here's the, I'm assuming our deck, right? Oh. I feel like the door should be not so sunken. Should I fix that? I'll fix that. Let me take out this. Punch out the door. Yeah, I want the door to be visible on the outside because you don't see it on that side. Ugh. It cooperates. There you go. Now the door is at a better placement. Put all these back. There you go. Next page. How are we on time? 1:30. We got an hour and a half. We could do it. Boy toys tend to get thrown around, for sure. I did used to drop my GameCube off the shelf by accident all the time, but it still plays. Oh man. I guess shows how hardy those are. We need 4 of these. Little rope guys. Bendy ropies. And looks like they hook right onto there. On the side. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be that deck up there. Or here. I don't know. I'm so confused how this is going to go on top. We'll see. Here are all the ropes that are floating in the air somehow. Defying gravity. And then we got these little, this little piece is usually used for like, motorcycle handlebars. It's kind of cool to see it used in this application. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's always cool to see some, like, of your typical Lego pieces used in other ways when it comes to these cool sets. So, get our handlebars. Putting our ropes together. And okay, it looks like we fill out the bottom with more wing pieces. Looks nice, looks nice. Yep. This needs to go this. If it, don't break it. There you go. The side. Side and the side. Next page. No, these pages. This goes on top. Okay, I can see the stairs forming already. Is this just one? I need 2 of those. Ah, it fell on my lap. Okay. Whew. Not missing that piece at least. There you go. Making the railing, that kind of. I think that's a railing, at least. Got this. Inside of here, and we shall cap it off. The nice slick piece on top. There's a lot of good Lego alternatives right now. Lumi Bricks and some others I'm forgetting. I think, yeah, did he mention Lumi Bricks before, Zippy? It sounded, I need to look into those, especially if they're, more budget friendly. I feel like that would be fun to build more of these that aren't so pricey. Especially if they have like cool, collaboration sets. Since not everyone, goes with Lego. Like Mega Bloks, had that Xbox kit. I remember them doing also Halo kits too in the past. So I'm sure there's a lot of cool sets out there that are not necessarily just Lego. Alrighty. Now, I don't know where this one goes. It's like another banister-like thing. Now we flip over. Using some interesting browned pieces that always remind me of Technics. Because we used to have some Technics and Bionicle sets as a kid. I always had, you know, those interesting other sort of Legos. They weren't as like square bricky. They're all kind of like, how do you say it, more rounded. Alright, this one goes here. And then we bridge this over here. Another slicky railing. Covering these two pieces. And then we got this cool piece that kind of curves over up here. We're almost done with this bag. Making so much more progress than before. And does Lego and the lamp count as a dropped brick? If so, drink. No. It shouldn't. I think if it hits the floor. Unless you want to get drunk. You could count that if you want. Okay, even the ones I fumble on the table, you could count that if you like. Let's see. I love buying physicals. That's why your channel is so great. And the first I watched of yours is buying and skipping in 2025, 8 months ago. Well, you might be interested in the video coming out tomorrow. I'm actually making a continuation of that video. I was going to work on my Trails video, but it needs a little bit more time, so I'm going to release a follow-up of what are the rest of the games coming out this year that I'm most looking forward to and which ones I'm skipping. So that should be fun. I just need to finish editing that tonight. I take forever to edit, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Because there's a lot of games coming out in the next few months. I'm overwhelmed. Very overwhelmed. Won't be able to get to all of them, sadly. That's why I think making, you know, a priority sort of list when it comes to ranking which games I want to buy, like on day one, which ones I want to buy maybe later, if they go on sale, and which ones I'm probably going to skip out because I have no time to play them. Hopefully it'll be kind of useful to see some commentary on that. Even if we maybe have different, you know, tastes in games. It's always interesting. Where's this go? This goes here. Oh, right on top. Oh, this is going to be just this bit? What did I do wrong? So if I have this here, I still have that piece that's sticking out. Ah, I see what I did wrong. This needs to have more of a gap. That's why we have one of these pieces, to help us loosen up the ones that are kind of stuck. Let me hopefully get that out without damaging it. There you go. I want that this way. So there's a nicer gap. Yeah. Build up that railing. Look how cool that railing's turning out. So cool. And looks like we need to do it on the other side too. I didn't make doubles, so let me look back at these. Start with 2. You add 1 on it. Get the longer piece. And under goes this. That should be flush to it. I didn't do that last time. 4, with it sticking out a little bit. Flip it over. We got the 2 here. The little handle. And just the clear one with the funky little piece on top. Now making the rest of the banister railing thing. this slick piece on top. We'll fit it on the side. So cool. Ha. There it is. It's looking like a cool deck thing. I'm assuming it's going here. Because, yeah, that doesn't make sense. It should go here, I imagine. On the back of the ship. Actually, it shows us right here where it goes. Let me get the placement right. So, this goes here. Oh, something just fell. What just fell? Okay, I found it. Here. If anything else breaks. Yes, overwhelmed by games is not a bad thing. It's just, I'm still overwhelmed. Did you have a physical of the Pixel remasters? I do. The Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. I have the Switch version, the retail Switch version. That's where I wanted to try at least Final Fantasy VIII initially. Sorry, not 8, 6 initially, because I haven't played that before. Where does it fit? I think it just lays there. Oh, so I don't think it attaches anywhere. So I guess it's so that you can remove it and see into the kitchen. Okay, I get it now. So it kind of just, yeah, it's just snug there, but you can take it out. Oh, that's cool. Look at our ship. It's coming together. Still look into the kitchen a little bit. Okay, we're on to the 9th bag. Move these aside since these are our leftovers. Bag 9. A lot of pieces, but we can do it. Metal Gear Solid Delta arrives this week. I love the game and probably played through it 20 times. Wow. 20 times is a lot. I've heard the remake is really good. So that's exciting. I'll be watching for sure. It was a great video and a lot of fun to watch. Oh, good. Yeah, I like making chatty videos. That's kind of, I think, why I've also taken to, you know, these streaming a bit, because it's very chatty kind of based. Minimal edits, since I'm not the best editor. Just talking about games, you know? I think it's always fun to have. Oh my god. Wait. Was this bag supposed to have a wanted poster? Was this the last wanted poster? Do you guys see who I got? Oh my god. Okay, so this is the last wanted poster. There are 4 of them, by the way. Do I really have 3 Dawn Creeks? What is this? Madness. Oh my gosh, this set does not like me. What is this? Dawn Creek is just out to get me, man. I'm gonna go bona fide hater, I think. We do not like Dawn Creek in this house. Man, I have to now trade 2 of them. Can I find 2 people who want Dawn Creek? Oh man. This set is out to get me. It does not like me, huh? Anyway. Such bad gotcha pulls. Such bad. My gotcha pulls aren't usually this bad, but it's bad. That was bad. So bad. Man. If I get the other Lego set that has the random wanted posters, if I get all Dawn Creek again, basically, I'm gonna riot. Like, I don't know if I should press my luck. Should I? I feel like if I get the Barate, which also has the wanted posters, I'm just gonna pull 3 Dawn Creeks again. Why? So ridiculous. Luffy could beat 1 Dog Creek, but could he beat 3? That is a good question, Alex. Very good question. What was the vibe? Oh, man. Unlucky pole vibe is what we have. Unlucky pole vibe. We do not need a Don Creek emoji. No, that would be cursed. That would be a cursed emote. Yes, Lego did turn me into an extremist. I think I just dropped something. I don't know where it went, so we will find out when I need a piece and I can't find it. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. I actually had no idea they did random stuff on Lego, right? I didn't either. This is my first time encountering as well. And this is an utter fail of randomness. I really wanted a Mihawk wanted poster. He was like my second pick. I'm glad I at least got Luffy. Luffy is great. I'm glad he was my first one. Because if we started off with Don Creek and just pulled him one after the other, that would have been so depressing. So depressing. Anyway, we have food. We got a banana. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Are these supposed to be green cherries? Do you guys know what these are supposed to be? When it comes to food? I'm not sure what these are. Some sort of food. A carrot without the green head. And a pretzel. How random. We got a pretzel. We have all this fruit and vegetables, a carrot, and a pretzel. That's fun. And then looks like we got an apple. Some pink cherries. Pink cherries. At least that looks more like a cherry than the green ones did. A croissant. Croissant's cute, actually. I don't mind the croissant. And is this a melon? You guys think this is the melon? I'm not quite sure what that one is. You're supposed to put the wanted posters stacked together here. We got 3 copies of the not so great one. So we won't have him showing his face showing. We'll have Luffy in front. And you're supposed to tuck them in to the side there. So here's our food basket, I guess, with our wanted posters. That's kind of an interesting way to store them. Store all the wanted posters next to the food, but we'll take it. We'll take it. It looks like there's something that goes on top of them. So you don't really look at see the food much. That's all right. Got these. You won't say. It did look a little questionable, didn't it? The 2 pieces. Oh, Harry Potter had random components too? Interesting. I guess they do it for the big IPs. It's a little scummy. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little scummy. Surprised I didn't pull 3 carrots, right? I would take 3 carrots over 3 Don Creeks any day. Random is very evil. Who approved that? I'm questioning this as well. Who did? You got the rare set with multiple dupes. If only he was rare, I would gladly exchange him if someone else wants him. Give me Mihawk. I would like Mihawk. That is my priority to get. Hello. Have I played any MMOs? Actually, I grew up with MMOs. I played RuneScape when I was younger. A little bit of, the original WoW games. It's been a long time, but I am going to start up MMOs again with Final Fantasy 14 when I get back from PAX. So that should be fun. Where does this go? Oh. Interesting. Okay. So, our little food crate here with the wanted posters and all. This goes right inside. I should attach it better. Hold on. I will attach it better so it doesn't fall apart. There you go. So you just lift it from up here. if I could get it to fit. It's not fitting. Hold on. Do I have it positioned the right way? Yeah, it's supposed to be this way. Nothing's blocking it. Okay, there you go. So you could lift it up. That's cool. Next page. We gotta finish this build before 3. Okay, we take one of these and stick it in here. Concrete is worth about $5. Yeah. He's not gonna go for very much, I don't think. No one likes him. He's not the best villain in One Piece. He's just an annoying one. Treats his son awfully. Is it this? Oh no, I did it the other way. I put it the wrong way. If you feed it this way. And group them together. Let me move our ship out of the way. And stack more. Does it go the other way? Yeah. Still this way. I guess they're not supposed to connect to each other? Just the 2 and 2 connect? I'm not sure why I didn't say just put all 3 together. I don't know. I'll put them all together though. Now this makes up here. Oh, they do not illustrate where this goes nicely. Where did this go? Just here? I just took apart the bottom. Hold on. Yeah, these instructions are not helpful here. Maybe you'll be clear on this side. No, not really. Oh, wait. Ah. It's obvious now. Okay. It goes here. Because I did not flip this ship around like I should have in the pit. It told me to flip it around and I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So this goes here through the hole and sticks there, and that's part of our mast. Now we put little grippy guys on the side. Let me move these things that way so nothing goes flying under the instructions. Flip it around again. Or no, we'll keep it here so I can read these first. So this goes grippy this direction. And we got a hand, grippy, in the middle one. Flip it around and do the same on this side. So this goes in the middle slot and grippy. Oh, we got the anchor. Look at this anchor. Anchor's so cool looking. So the anchor, we attached to a chain at the top piece. And it fits, where does it fit? Oh, attaches on the side there. That looks cool, doesn't it? The anchor, the chain. Very cool. Right. Next of these. I guess we're going to be building up. Potentially. I think we need a shorter one. I took the long one. Yeah, this is 1-to-1. It should be this length. So put this through. And then there is this piece. Goes through as well. A round circle. Should be small. Then this tube. Let me put this gray piece inside of it. Now the red attaches on this side. Just realized they're numbered. This is 2. Interesting. The brown claw goes through that brown tube. Put more of the barrel-like pieces. Where are they? This way. I just see one. Where's the other one? Did that fall on the floor? Is it under? Oh gosh. I gotta keep these all here. No more rollies. I think I dropped that one. The issue is it's brown, so it's gonna be hard to find on my rug. And it also is round, so that means it can roll. Not looking good. I don't see it. Making sure it didn't hide under my PS5 or something. That's totally possible. It did not. This is not good. It seems like an integral piece that I should not have lost. This pillow here to stop pieces from rolling this way. Don't see it over there. I put this box here to stop rollies too. I don't see it there. Not under the bags I threw. Are those bags? Is it just sitting there? It's not on my seat. Not looking good. Sitting on a gold mine at Don Creek. I don't know about that. Now take them with you to PAX. Seems like a nerdy place where people might sell stuff like that. There's not a lot of third-party vendors at PAX West, from my understanding. Do I usually play melee or ranged DPS? I used to be a hunter in WoW. So I was usually, I guess, a ranged DPS. When I went about it, but I'm a little bit nervous. Where does this piece go? Got one of them. Okay. I think I might need to do a deep search. I heard it. Did it fall under this? It's not under the wheels. Where'd it go? I don't see it under the my bookshelves behind me. Because I did remember, I thought something fell when I opened the back. This is a big piece though. I feel like it should be easy to spot. Not looking good. I feel like we need this to continue. I could pilfer it from maybe bag 10 if there's another piece like it. Let's look. Don't see it in bag 10. Well, I'm going to continue without it. Hopefully it will turn up and that we could still build beyond it. Is it in the wheel? I don't think it's in the wheel. Trapped inside. Oh. Not in my seat. Well, that stinks. I will find it though. Wait, is that? No. I should have put the white blanket under. So it'd be easy to spot the pieces that fell, and so they wouldn't roll. But I have a carpet here. I feel like pieces should not roll much. They're on a carpet. They're not carpets, that's a rug. Anyway, we shall continue because I have limited time. And hopefully I'll be able to find it afterwards. It seems more like a cosmetic piece than like, you know, an integral building piece. So it should be okay. This is our life now. Not again. Oh. We are searching for the one piece. It's all right. We will make do without it. And hopefully I'll find it later. Otherwise, it's going to look a little funky without that piece. That's all right. So we're here. Missing one of these, but that's okay. It's just cosmetic, pretty sure. It's under the leopard? I don't think it's under my pillow. I don't know how it would have gotten under the pillow. Oh, it is. It was under my pillow. How did you know? Oh my gosh. After searching on the floor, we found it. Yay. I don't know how they knew. It somehow got under there. You saw it roll under the pillow? How? You guys have better eyes than I do, I think. Anyway, I'm glad it was found. And my silly trying to find it. Ugh. Sure, it's not the most flattering angle. Apologies for that. Anyway, put this in the claw handy thing. So it looks like this, and this goes, oh, here. So we hide, yeah, we hide the bread. Let's go out this way. It looks like. Oh, go back in. How do I fit this through? It's lined up. There you go. Nice. Progress. Are we down to the last hour? I feel like, am I gonna do a speed build now? Go through this bag and a half? I think I might have to do a speed build now so we can finish on time. Because I do have a hard out at 3 o'clock. I have to film a podcast. We have a guest on. I can't be late for the guest. I would feel so bad. Okay. Let us make these things. We already wasted so much time me trying to find that piece, and somehow you guys knew it was under the cushion. I don't know how. Under the pillow. That's some magic there. Ready to put on the sails. Almost, almost. We just need to, have infrastructure built for to accommodate those sails. And our Jolly Roger putting on the pirate flag, always the best part, right? Makes it more of a pirate ship than just your regular ship. Where's my white cone? Oh no, am I missing another piece? Oh, it's here. That fell in the lap. That's all right. I caught it. And this goes around the upper area. I'll alternate. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Leaving a 2-piece gap. Got it. And around and around. And then we make a railing. Oh, I wish I had a curved railing. I think that would have been nicer looking than Just the flat rectangular square, but that's okay. Still looks cool. See? Yeah, making progress. Next page. Doing more speed builds. Okay. Take the red, because there's so many pieces here. I feel like I have to be faster than usual if I want to make this on time. So this goes through here. If it goes through. Come on. There you go. And then another red piece on the other side. This feeds this brown piece. And snap them so no red's showing. And you put the gray stick through. And this intersection piece. And brown tube. It connects to the smaller, the shorter black, right? It should be shorter. Do I have a shorter one? They're all kind of long. They're all the same length. It says it's the same as 4. What's 4? Should be this length. Oh, here it is. The shorter one. Another intersection piece. Oh, make it line up with the other guy. Yeah? No. Wait. From here. Yeah. Line up this way. Put 2 of the wrench claws on this side. Then we got this spider webby tan piece that goes through. Lego studs out. Oh, so it's gonna be like the what do they call it on a pirate ship or a ship? The nest? The lookout nest? Should be cool. Wait, I was supposed to put this on first. Let me do that. So this goes under to give it a little more space. Right? Yeah. And then there's not much space here. Put a brown coat on top of it. Voila. Then we got our Jolly Roger. Oh, I gotta take him out. It's just a piece of plastic here. It's thin plastic. So I just need to rip him out of this. Oh, it did roll when I moved. Okay, I was gonna say. How'd you guys know it was under my cushion? That's funny. How's this gonna stay? Gonna have to be very careful, I guess, when I put this on. Oh, put it on this way. Ah, aha! So cool. And whoop. My sticky fingers. I think something rolled under the PS5. I will get it later. But this goes up here. It looks so cool. We'll connect our ropes here. So cool. There. Aha! And we have to have, let's see. Not missing anything here, am I? Yeah. So connect those, and then here we connect more tubes together. So many tubes in this build. So we have 3 of these here. Now a 4th piece. Don't tell me you rolled under the PS5. I think you did. I had to search under the PS5. Use the stick to take things out. Okay, there's that piece. Is it just that piece? I think think so. And where's the, oh, here's the other tube. So we got a stack of 4 here, and then we end it with this gray ball piece. And that fits right on the side there. So this is, I guess, providing it. Let's just fell. Roll this way, please. The issue with having a PS5 that is raised so it doesn't overheat. There you go. Okay, now we're using this 1-to-1 piece, putting in the brown cones on either side with the ball ending on the side. Do I do that? Oh, so I do it twice. I was gonna say, why did the instructions go on again? And there is a connector piece that looks a little funky that will connect these together. There you go. And this we put up here through. How does that attach? Okay, I see. Like so. Oh. Very cool. Very cool. I should get you the Zelda Deco set next. I don't know. That one's pricey. I don't know where to put it either. It's big. I made so much progress on Board Nihilist. I'm excited. I need to build this within the next hour because I have a hard out at 3. I need to leave for a podcast with a special guest in it that I should not be late for. Also, we have bones that go inside the treasure chest. And I'm assuming this is a hot dog link. It's very red. And a chicken leg. I guess this is Luffy's treasure, right? He does enjoy his meat, but I don't know if I would store. This is the best place to store meat in. I would put that in a refrigerator, not a treasure chest. But to each their own. He'll definitely eat it quickly, so it's not going to go bad, I suppose. But that's what's inside this treasure chest that you put here. We got some alcohol, probably for Zoro, just like his alcohol. What is this piece? Oh, it's a cup. Is it like a tea cup? It looks like tea. Strange. Maybe it's alcohol. It's orangey. This goes up here, so that way you could easily remove it if you wanted to see what was under the ship in there. That's cool. I'll put the anchor back on. Next set of instructions. Back in my day, we had Lego gold coins in the pirate chest. Same. And they had like little jewel things, not meat. I don't understand the choice of meat and bones in there. But, well, Luffy does have a peculiar taste when it comes to treasure, I suppose. Okay, now, let's get this next part set. I don't like bones, everyone's favorite Star Wars line. Thanks, Poe. A Deku grade is great, but yeah, wait for a big discount. I might have to, because it would be cool. I do like Zelda quite a bit. It'd be cool to have that set. I think it's, yeah, it's symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which way. Then this piece, the red piece. Wait, yeah, red piece, connector, and another brown tube. Red. Just alternating. We're making this nice and long. So we have, okay, we need a fourth one. And then another red one sticking out. You put a fifth one in. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. The red connector. Where is it? Am I missing the tube? Am I really missing? Oh, here's it is. My eyes are playing tricks on me. We need the gray piece here. Now this needs to stick out. Make sure it's the same direction as the other thing that's sticking out. Put our claw hooks in. Don't rush. There ain't no deadline. There is a deadline though. I want to finish this today before I leave for Seattle. And I have a hard 3 o'clock meeting for our podcast guest. So I don't want to be late and all that. Okay. We're almost done though. We just have one more bag after this. And I don't think that's a really big bag. I feel like the next bag is relatively small in comparison to this one. At least this one, you're kind of building the same thing. So it's not too tricky when it comes to the instructions. We're basically doing the same thing. So this goes here. And then this piece, we'll put 2 brown ones. You can't rush perfection. I still need to put on those stickers like I was mentioning earlier. I don't have the tweezers for them. So it won't be, I guess, complete when we finish, but it'll be near complete. And I'll, of course, you know, show photos on socials and stuff. And my next room tour, I'm probably going to have to put it, you know, front and center because this is such a cool Lego set. All right, this needs to go this way. And facing this way on top of here. We are getting our sails ready. Okay, we need more of the rope. So the last 2 rope pieces. And I guess we're doing the same thing. We're using those like, they look like motorcycle pieces. We connect to each other. And then instead of connecting it to claws, we're connecting it through these brown dowels. Is that what you call these? So make 2 sets of these. There's one. And the second set. I've had a dumb idea for a while. I love collecting the MCU movies, but now I think I want to collect all of them in steelbook form. Feels like a dumb idea, but I can't stop thinking about it now. I was the same way with the Studio Ghibli films. Like I collected those, the DVD with the Blu-ray slipcover ones, and then they came out with the steelbooks. I'm like, should I swap out all the ones that I collected for these cool steelbook ones? So I feel you there about wanting to do that. But yeah, I agree with Zippy. Most collecting is dumb. If you think about it too hard, go for whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, you know? Collecting is supposed to be fun. It's not a chore. Whatever you think makes the most sense. Within reason, of course. Because, you know, if we were just able to buy everything we wanted, I feel like collecting wouldn't be as fun. Restrictions makes collecting a little bit more enjoyable. At least in my opinion. That's how I see it. Okay, I think it's this way. Yeah. Now these connect. Let's see, on the outside. Now I need to do 2 more sets of these, I think. Hopefully this is the right direction. I can't, wait. No, this is the wrong piece on it. Oops. I need, wait, these now. You want it with these, but I only see these. Am I? Okay. I had it the wrong way. I need them this way, so they are symmetrical. think that's the correct way. If not, I'll turn them around. Same with these. Go this way. And this way. Curated collecting is the way to go. I agree, Sai. Definitely what I strive to do. I feel like I need to do more curation on my collection for the most part. But it's all a process, you know? I feel like the process of collecting is more fun than just having the things, you know? It's not really an end goal. It's always the journey. Because it's always changing, right? Our interests always change in some way or another. There's always new things to look at and decide to, you know, part with the old. That kind of thing. I think it needs to go the other way, doesn't it? All right. It's kind of symmetrical looking, so maybe it doesn't matter. Anyway. Now these need to go on. How do they connect? Oh, they connect here, asymmetrically. Interesting. And then click next this way. Yeah, yeah. Ah, that looks cool. Now I'll do it this side. Have connect through and then up. Want this way though, so this needs to be reversed, I think. Yeah. Thumb on the side. There you go. This fell, so let me retouch that. There you go. Very cool. They're not as tight as I thought they would be, but maybe I need to raise these to make them a little bit tighter. I find it interesting that this is asymmetrical on here. Raise this to tighten them. Ropes. Same here. Cool. Ah, this fell off. Let me stick that back on. So fragile. These Lego sets could be so fragile. I hate sticking on the small circular pieces. Never want to go in the way I want them to. There you go. Alrighty. So, I think we did all this. Now for the basket? Okay, I think that's just hinting what it's supposed to be. I haven't made it yet. Ooh, I was confused for a second. Hello, Misery's End. I prefer small collections to things. It's a good thing to collect things. We should test if restrictions make it more enjoyable. Someone send me a few million and I'll conduct the experiment. That would be fun. Let's go through. What are my thoughts on the GameCube? I never owned a GameCube on Black Blood when I was younger. I never actually really played on one either. I didn't really have friends who had one. So I have no nostalgia for it. And when I started collecting again, like, was more when I had more funds to collect after school and all that. And by that time, the GameCube games are way expensive, and there was nothing I needed, you know, from there. Like, there's, of course, some great JRPGs that are on the GameCube, but they're way too expensive. Not something, I think I can reasonably get at this point, especially because I have no nostalgia for the GameCube. So I haven't collected for the GameCube. Though, thankfully, a lot of the games that used to be exclusive on the GameCube are coming out on other, you know, platforms, getting remasters and things like the Byte and Kados ones. We're having, you know, some of the NSO GameCube games available soon on the Switch 2. So more of those games are being, you know, available, which is always good. I just don't feel a need to go out and buy expensive GameCube games at this point, so I haven't collected for them myself. Okay, so this marks here, and we need these on the side. More of these. And, that just tumbled. Sorry guys, if you are doing the drinking game. That was not intentional. But, did I drop another piece that I needed? Hopefully not. Let's see. Here, this side. So that's one. Just the brown. Where's the other brown cone? Did I drop it? I did hear something drop. I think it was the brown cone I needed. Did it roll? No, it rolled. I didn't drop it. It's way under there. Under my PS5. Did I get it? I might have to move some things around. Come on. Just see it. Sacrifice my brick splitter. Hopefully grab it under my PS5. It's right there. Come on. There it is. I got it. And then we plug this with this hole and ta-da. We have the nest. And we put on another Jolly Roger flag. I need the silicone mats for small things. I think I probably should prepare next time a little bit better. But maybe it's fun watching me scramble. I don't know. I don't know what's fun or not. You can buy the GameCube games individually on a sale. They don't have all the GameCube games though. They only have a handful of them right now. So, but at least Fire Emblem's available in there. That was the one I really wanted on the GameCube. Also, I want to play Skies of Arcadia at some point. I'm just hoping that also gets some sort of remaster. So Sega needs to do that. Let us stick the Jolly Roger on. So this goes just on here. Voila! Look at the ship. It's turning out so cool. Oh, I need to twist you that way. Flag's going the same way, because the wind blows, you know, one direction. Anyway. I think... Oh, we're on bag 10. What time are we at? Half an hour. Can we do bag 10 in half an hour is the question. You clear the space out. All those duplicates we didn't need. Bag 10 is smaller. I know we need to put up the orange trees because that's the iconic part about the Going Merry are the orange trees for Nami. But let's build Nami first. So here is her torso, her hair. So she has two different face plates, or faces. So she has this face or this face. I feel like we should do the smirk. Nami and the smirk. Do that. Her legs. And she holds some sort of pole. Is it in here or in the baggie? No, it's here. I guess she has the pole in the live action. It's before she becomes, you know, a little bit more powerful in the anime. There she is. There's Nami. So cute. Okay. Yes. Now we're making the trees. The tree area. Let me speed through this. So we need to make this ship built by 3. Okay. I'm gonna put a bag here to help make it so nothing falls under the PS5 again. Hopefully that'll trap whatever likes to roll. And let's see. This goes in the center. Need these on either side. Got a little bendy piece. I'll bend this way. That ugly burnt orange color. So I guess it's not all subjected to under the ship. That's okay. This goes on top. We could do it! Hopefully. 100% Lego speedrun. No tool assist. I don't know. There must be speedrunners, right, in Lego building? I don't think I would be very good at that. I think I would just be dropping so many pieces left and right. I'd be fumbling everywhere. It would not be pretty. Oh, that's a cool looking piece. Where is it though? Here. This goes on top. Just build that guy. Looks like we're making some seats. It's like a little bench. It's nice looking. Looks like this goes here. And the brown piece goes under it. Where's my 1x2? 1x2 brown. There you are. I'm doing it wrong. Ah, here. And we need to put more brown pieces under. So I need a brown 2x3 fit under. And then we scoot it under that seat we just made. Yeah, and there's supposed to be a hole in the middle. Okay, cool. Now we'll build it up. It's looking like a seat, right? It's like a royal blue seat almost, but I guess it's not. Must be, maybe it's a navigation area, because we still need to have, right, the steering anchor, or the steering wheel for our ship that Navi's supposed to, or Nami's supposed to navigate. Gold piece. It's a little orange. Where is it? Orange. Orange guy. Now brown. Oh, why are you attached? Interesting. Here, a clear glass in the center. Now we got a bucket. I don't remember buckets being on the ship, but maybe there were buckets. Because it looks like a, yeah, this definitely looks like a bucket, and a pail and a bucket. It's a red bucket too. It's cute. I don't think I've seen a Lego bucket like this before. It must be a newer kind of build than the buckets I remember in the more vintage sets, if you will. It's cute. This looks like some sort of telescope. Is that a spoon? It looks like a spoon that just goes through this glass area. But this little worker station. I'm assuming this is like a workstation I'm building. I don't know though. Oh, this is a more complicated area, but it looks cool. I'm guessing it's going to go in the back here. So we'll fit both of these pieces on top. Your classic pool, yeah. By default, do you have the best time and world record? Emily, I don't know about that. I'm sure there's speedrunners and Lego builds. I'm not one. But do the next set without a manual. Oh man, can you imagine doing this without a manual with all these different pieces? I think I would be so bad at this. I would definitely mess up. Though there are some kind of cool little things I somewhat remember while putting it together. Yes, there's going to be Wind Waker, well, they have the regular Wind Waker, right? On NSO, or they're going to. But I would like to have the HD remaster at some point. I think that would be cool. So we made that. Now I need to make this. And let's see. This goes here. And I have both of these. Right here. And this goes this way. Next page! We are almost to the end. Almost to the end. I think I'll make it in time. Sorry if I'm kind of neglecting chat, but I'm determined here. I have to build this. I really want to see what it looks like all finished. It's gonna look so good. It's already looking so good, actually. Super cool looking ship. And I'm not gonna lie, building this is making me want to get the rest of the sets for the One Piece Netflix Lego collaboration, which is going to be very expensive indeed if I decide to do that. Oh, we'll see my resistance, how it goes. Because, like I mentioned, I have no idea where to put them. I could put them on my kitchen. It's like, I like a bar area that I don't use. So technically I could put it there, but I don't know. Okay, so got these. Now I need to make the bottom part of this so it's symmetrical like before. It's always, the symmetry I think makes it a little bit faster to go through some of the steps here because we did it before. And I know what I'm doing. Kind of. And we got, let's see, symmetrical on this side. And where's that blue, dark blue piece? It's here. Oh, it's like we got a bag. I'm assuming because this is kind of Nami's area, is this a bag of cash? Though, would she just have a bag of cash, you know, just resting out in the open, which is where I'm assuming this part of the set's going to be, is up top, out in the open. But maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have this jewel that is, I guess, positioned right next to the money bag. I don't know what this is supposed to represent. Where is it? It's supposed to be red. Where is the red tube? There it is. The red tube with a gold thing on top of it. No idea what this is. Is it like a bottle? Shampoo? I don't know what this is. But it might be something important. But it's just weird. You have valuable things next to this red bucket. Like, the red bucket should not be valuable, right? And there's also like a spoon. Like this whole combination is confusing me. We got a money bag, this prized jewel. It's like green, like an emerald or something. Then we got like just a red bucket, a telescope, a spoon, and I don't know what this is next to the jewel. Something. Let's see. We put, let's see, one of these here, and then another piece here. More of the bendy things here. And do the same thing on the other side. Where is... Oh, it's here. It almost fell. Didn't quite fall though. Let us, oh, don't break. You should be out this way. Before I stick you on. Cool. And then stick, let's see, another, oh, I guess I didn't do the gold on the side. And one of these here. Then this on top. Yeah, I guess the treasure hole here, as well as the red bucket, is hidden away, so it's not going to be out in the open, I suppose. But still, just so strange how all those things are next to each other. Buy them all. You're a bad influence, Straw Hat. Most of us really don't have XP to do non-manual builds. I don't think, yeah. I certainly don't. I can't imagine any mortal being able to do that easily. Any mere mortal. I have a tiny place, but I do have a little, it's a counter bar, you know? That's what we call those. Instead of a dining room table, you eat usually at the bar. I don't do that. I eat at my desk. But that's, I guess, what it was originally the purpose was for. Eat there. Oh. Bo Hancock is a very interesting character. I do like her. Though, I feel bad that her love for Luffy is probably not going to be reciprocated. Best part, maybe the workstation is Usopp's factory? Maybe? I have 15 minutes. Oh, Sai, you're doing a countdown now. No. This is more stress, but thank you. I need to get the trees going. I think I could put the trees together in 15 minutes, right? After whatever this thing is. I don't know what this thing is still. But speed build. I will stop, sorry, looking at chat. I'll just focus on building. So sorry if I'm boring if I do that, but I'm on a mission. I gotta build this. Okay, put these together. Thank you, Brayden, for that. Where was I? This. I can't be too overconfident. We are at the last stretch here, so I gotta bucker down and build it. This piece goes here. I'm not seeing the other piece. Where's it? Okay, here. Here. And then both of these to cap off the sides. Now the slick piece, we'll go over both of those. Not quite lined up, but they'll do. They'll do, I think. Yeah. Now these pieces go up here, and up here. Yeah, to enclose the treasure room with the red bucket. I'm still so confused by that red bucket. I won't lie. Now, put both of these here. Voila. Okay, now banisters at work. Let's do this. Banisters. Little railings. Sticky fingers. Do not drop pieces. That would slow me down. I do not need these slowdowns. So hopefully my fingers stay true and I do not drop pieces. Oh man. Okay. Just, these two here. Put the white studs on top of them. Okay. Good thing I wear sweatpants. They're catching the pieces I'm dropping much easier than the jeans I think I did before. Okay, 4 more. Up front, without the studs on top of them. Here we go. Now this has this on top of it. And some, what are these? Little claw guys going in towards the ship. Now we got some nice railings that are smoothed out. Come on. Don't break on me, please. that one on. Now this one should hopefully go on easily. Yeah, there we go. Now the middle piece, smooth all that out. Very nice, right? And then both of these up top. Oh, okay. Next page. Now the trees. These are orange trees for Nami. So got these going in. This is not fitting nicely. Stud, go in there. Come on. Come on. My hands, do not fail me. Please. Put this in. Are you supposed to put this in first? Let me do this first. Okay. I have this here. Then this stud could go in, right? Come on. It's being stubborn. How do you get this guy in? It's like in the center of this. It does not want to go. It was just slowing me down. Let's do another one of these two. There you go. Whew. And then I layer. Layer? Yes. Layer. These on them. Oh gosh, all these small little pieces for our orange trees. Needs to go in. And I do this 2 times. It looks like. And I have to make sure I'm alternating the oranges so they're not on top of each other when I put them through that pull again. Right? Yeah. This way. Little orange tree! So cute. And it looks like, yeah, you just put them through there. So cool. Let's do the other orange tree. Just gonna... Okay, that one on much easier. Thank goodness. Put the pull in it. Now, for the layers, put the orange studs in, then the green studs. We're almost there, almost there. Then I have the sails to contend with, but we're almost there. Now the last part from our orange tree. There we go. And goes through. Orange trees. Only 2 orange trees, but that's very cool. Now we fit this on the back of our ship. It looks like... Do we just slide it in? I think we slide it in. Yeah, there's like a little track thing. You just slide it in. So cool. Okay, next page. An anchor just went flying, but that's okay. Now, for the last stage, I'm assuming. For the most part. Though it looks like we have to add little pieces in. But the main piece, right, has to be the sail with our Jolly Roger, our Straw Hat, Mugiwara. He goes here. How do I put that in nicely? Okay, looks like I just do this. Put it in through here. The 4 different corners. Is there an easier way to do this? No, this is fine. Here's this. And then the back flag is here. And we want to make it this way. Sail our ship. We need the wind in our sails. Oh, this looks so cool. Oh, I like how it pulls it in. Like so. So cool. Now we have to do these little end caps. One, you feed through the gun. It's like you feed it through a gun. At the front of the ship. I don't know how that fits in there, though. I guess it fits in there. And then you just have, okay, the other 3 pieces on the ground. I don't know what that's for, but okay. And I think we are complete. How am I on time? Oh, we had 9 minutes to spare. Ah, so cool. Also, these are the wanted posters that we had the choice of getting, but we got the bad guy 3 times. I still cannot believe that. We didn't get any of these other lovely faces. But let's admire the ship. Let me put our characters in it. Nami needs to be by her oranges, so I'll put her over here. Should Zoro be in? No. Usopp should be up top on the lookout. Luffy, he needs to sit, of course, on top of Mary's head. That is where he belongs. Sanji is calling everyone for dinner, so he's just up here chilling and saying, guys, get ready. And Zoro, ever faithful, will be right behind Luffy. Really, I should make him sleep, but he could sleep on the deck, maybe. I feel like that's fitting. He's just going to be sleeping with his swords out. But here is our ship. Let me give you some distance. I'm in the way. Should I move my camera? Things are going flying. Here, I'll make myself smaller. So you guys can actually see me. I'll make myself smaller. See the glorious ship? Look at it. It's too big. I need to zoom out on that camera. And Olivia's head went flying. His hat. I got it. And Zoro. Oh, everyone's falling. No. Legos, you should not pick up like this. Once you fit them, you gotta stabilize them somewhere. Let me have Usopp stand there so he doesn't fall next time. Or does he not position? Can you not put a minifig up there? Just stand? Really? Not even one leg? 1 foot? Okay, well, Usopp's here. He's probably gonna fall again, so I'm just going to lean him a little bit. Carefully put him here. I'm gonna put Zoro here so he doesn't slip and slide, though he should be sleeping, because that's what he does best. Usopp, okay. You're gonna go here, Usopp. But look at the ship. There's Nami, Sanji. Usopp is down there. Zoro is right there. And then Luffy. So cool. I like this set a lot. I'm really happy that I decided to buy this set because this was my first Lego set in like years that I bought with adult money. So I think it's my first set I bought with adult money. So very exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I do want more of the set now. Of all the sets with One Piece characters. Because there are minifigs that are exclusive, right, to the other sets that you can't get easily elsewhere. But so cool, so cool. Man overboard. Robin isn't in first season, but she is going to be introduced in season 2. So maybe a year from now, we'll get more Lego sets for One Piece, and I could add her. That'd be so awesome, along with like Crocodile and some of the other characters that we meet in season 2 of One Piece live action. So I'm excited. Too much math for me. Yay. Oh, FPV Pilot, thanks for the super chat. I'm thinking of getting one. Would you build it for me? I don't know. If I were to build it, I don't know how to send it to you without it breaking. So it's best, I think the process, like when it comes to Lego, part of the experience is, I think, building it yourself, right? And this wasn't too hard. Like, maybe the trickiest thing is putting the stickers on. which, you know, you don't have to put the stickers on. Like, really, the only stickers you see are kind of these, and you really don't need them. The shell design. So if you don't want to put the stickers on, you don't have to. Because a lot of it, I think, looks great without them. I won't drop it. Don't worry. I'm not that much of a klutz when it comes to things. I don't drop my figures, so definitely won't drop the ship here. Glue the pieces together. How long did this take overall? Well, this is my 3rd stream. And so if you count out all those hours, minus our just chatting in the beginning, I want to say this took maybe 9 hours to build on stream. Which is longer than it would if you just did this by yourself. Like, it wasn't that hard of a build. It was very enjoyable. I liked it quite a bit. And just how some of the pieces fit together, I thought was pretty clever. Which I always admire a lot of, you know, Lego models when they do that. So it's all fun, all fun. But yeah, I should get going because we have to film our podcast with a special guest and I do not want to be late. So I'm glad this worked out, that we are able to, you know, fully assemble the ship today. So tomorrow I'll be back on stream playing Quartet, which is a new indie JRPG that's coming out tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing just a first impressions. That way you guys could, if you wanted to like see what the game's like in the beginning of the game, we could play it together and you could decide if you want to, you know, support a new indie game or, you know, wait to see if it comes to console, that sort of thing. All those decision makings when it comes to, you know, new games. So I hope that'll be fun. And then Wednesday, we will have our last stream for the week with Hollow Knight before I leave for PAX West. So it should all be good things. Anyway, thanks guys for sticking this out with me and hopefully having fun watching me build this beautiful ship here. I had to figure out where to put it now because it's quite large. I don't think it's going to fit easily on the shelves behind me, but I will find some way. Anyway. Bye-bye. You guys all take care and hopefully see you tomorrow. And I'll have a new video out tomorrow too. Sometime in the early AM. So look forward to that.